Good afternoon, and welcome to Fridays with Friends. My name is Ananda Balroop, and I'm an attorney here at Coast to Coast Legal Aid of South Florida. Today, I am here with our guest, Lammy Askar, Vice President of Programs from Voices for Children of Broward County. Thank you for joining us today, Lammy.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here with y'all today.
All right, let's get started. Can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself and your role at Voices for Children of Broward County?
Sure. Like Ananda said, I am the Vice President of Programs at Voices. I oversee all of the program delivery, development, advocacy, and any needs that our children that come into the foster care system through dependency court might have. I've been with the organization now a little over a year and a half. And we are excited to actually be celebrating our 10-year anniversary at Voices, our 10-year anniversary of Voices. So we are super happy that we are growing and able to serve more youth in our community.
That is awesome. Can you tell everyone about the mission of your organization?
Sure. So here at Voices, we work to ensure that every abused, neglected, and abandoned child in Broward County has a court-appointed guardian ad litem, and that financial resources are available for each child's accompanying health, education, and social needs. And really what we're trying to do here at Voices is make the foster care experience better for those youth that where this might look like their journey moving forward. So we're here to really help them feel safe, feel cared, feel loved, and to, again, remove any barriers or anything that they might be experiencing.
That's awesome. So what are some of the services that Voices for Children provides?
That's a great question. So through our core programs here at Voices, we provide advocacy, case management, age-appropriate referrals, and other wraparound services to help foster an abuse-free future. And that comes in a couple of different core programming. Our main program area is our emergency and normalcy needs program. And that helps to provide gap services and works to ensure that our children have the most basic needs that they are lacking when they're coming into the system or at any point of their time in foster care. So that can look like anything from clothing or diapers, perhaps they need a crib, a stroller, any of their essential needs. Under this program, we have a couple of different initiatives that we also look at. We have what's called the Luke Hoyer Athletic Fund. And that fund was created in memory of Luke Hoyer, who was unfortunately one of the ones lost in the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas shooting in 2018. And through his fund, it helps support youth in foster care that might be interested in participating in a sport-related activity. So if we have a child that comes in and wants to join football camp or wants to do cheerleading or be a ballerina, their court-appointed guardian ad litem can chat with us here at Voices because we do collaborate with them directly. And we can put in an opportunity or submit the funds to help support that need or that want from the child. In addition to that, under this main core program, we have our VOCA position, which most folks might be familiar with. It's the Victims of Crime Act. It's a new position that we have here, and we're able to support youth victims that have been subject to a crime. So we can help support them with any advocacy needs or services that they might have or might be in need of. In addition to our services, we have what's called Dream Big Days. And these are opportunities for our children to experience different enriching venues, cultures, institutions, and events throughout the year. This can be anything from taking a group of kids to Disney for the first time, or most recently, we took a group of siblings to Miami Seaquarium so they could spend the day together. That particular group of siblings actually happened to be separated in different group homes throughout the county. So able to take them out together and have a day like reunited and enjoy their time. Also, we have a Fostering Hope program, which is a newer program that we're launching here. And through our Fostering Hope program, it really helps to close a critical gap for youth that are preparing for their transition to age out of foster care. So providing them some advocacy and support services around life skills, what that looks like to be an adult out on their own, and help support them on that next chapter in life. And finally, another program that we offer that's really, really important is our school break food and wellness program. So many of our children rely on meals that they receive at school. And through our school break food program in those times where there is no school, like Thanksgiving break, spring break, winter break, we're able to provide meals to those youth so that they don't go without during that time. In addition to that, that also provides a wellness component. So we are able to afford those youth to do anything that they might want to do to keep them happy and healthy during those times out of school. So we are really trying to be all over the place for our kids and really helping to support them in whatever needs that they might have while they're in the foster care system.
Oh, thank you for that. And so how would a child or someone apply for services with your organization?
That's a really great question. So we have a very unique collaboration and partnership with the 17th Circuit Dependency Courts, as well as the Guardian Ad Litem program. So all of the youth that we serve through Voices do come through dependency court and have an open and active dependency case. So while we're not open necessarily to the public, we are open by way of a referral system through the collaborative partnership with the GAL program and the 17th Circuit Dependency Court.
Okay. And so what are some of the requirements for a child to receive services?
Like I mentioned, they just have to have an open and active dependency case. And all cases need to be staffed with the child advocate manager and the guardian ad litem assigned to the case, along with myself, to identify how the child came into care, what their needs are, and how we can best address those needs. So the criteria is not a tremendous amount, but they do have to be in the dependency system in order to qualify for our services.
Okay. And so how has your organization changed its methods of service due to COVID-19?
Oh, so I mean, everybody's had to really shift during the last year of COVID. We, unfortunately, in the last year, COVID has kind of forced us to slow down with some of our in-person programming, especially with the kids, because we want to just be extra cautious and make sure everyone's being safe. So we went from meeting with child advocate managers and gals from in person to on a Zoom platform like we are here. And that seemed to work really well. We didn't want COVID to stop us from providing those essential needs to our youth in the community. So we just got creative. Amazon has been a really good friend of ours to make sure that whatever those essential needs are that kids have, whether it's clothes, diapers, toys, they ensure that they get to them. And then Zoom has been great to be able to keep communication and lines of communication open with our gals and our child advocate managers. More recently, and literally like within the last couple months, especially over the summer, we've been able to bring back some of our in-person events with youth. Like I mentioned, we went to Miami Aquarium. This past weekend, we actually went to the Haunted Circus at Tropical Park in Miami. So we're slowly getting back into having in-person events with our kids, which is really exciting. We sometimes forget how COVID, we don't forget, but COVID really impacted us as adults, and imagine what that impact looks like for a youth, especially for a child that's in foster care. It looked a whole lot different. So we did the best that we could to make sure that those kids still felt supported and felt like they got the things that they need to feel normal and feel cared about. And I think we did a pretty good job doing it so far.
Absolutely, that's wonderful. So how can someone reach you if they had questions and wanted to get in touch with you?
Great question. So we are available by email. You can certainly email us at info@voicesbroward.org. We're all over social media, so I encourage everybody to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Take a look at all of the awesome things that we're doing. Emails, we respond fairly quickly, so if you are interested in any kind of support as far as like volunteering or donations, just drop us a message and we'll be happy to chat it out more with you.
All right. And lastly, are there any upcoming events that you can tell the community about?
Absolutely. So while our events for youth are closed and private events specifically for the community that we serve, we do have fundraising opportunities for our community to take part in. So on November 6th, which is just a few weeks away, we are actually going to be the benefiting charity for the Broward Bar Association's Young Lawyer Section Walter C. Campbell Golf Tournament. Quite a mouthful, but that is happening at the Jacaranda Golf Club. There are some spots available for foursomes, so if anyone's out there and a golf aficionado, please feel free to sign up and come enjoy the day. There will be a shotgun start at 8 o'clock, followed by a luncheon and then an auction. In addition to that, we are kicking off our holiday season, which is one of our biggest seasons ever, where we're able to provide holiday wishes and toys for our children. That toy drive has started, and if you follow us on social media, you'll be able to read more about it. But this year, we are taking the approach of opening it up for sponsorships. Because we do want to have a really great event to make that time of year just so magical. So if anyone is interested in a sponsorship, I'm happy to answer those questions. But again, following our social media, signing up for our newsletter, you'll be able to see all of the really exciting things we have coming up for the next few months.
All right. Thank you so much, Lammy, for providing us with all of this wonderful information. We really appreciate you being here today.
No, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy. I'm always excited to talk about voices. So the more we can get the word out about who we are and how we're helping our community, the better. So thank you so much for having us.
Of course. And we want to remind everyone how to get in touch with Voices for Children of Broward County for services. So the Facebook page and the website for Voices for Children will be posted in the comment section so everyone can get more information. Thank you for everyone for watching, and don't forget to tune in to Fridays with Friends for more segments and more information. We're live every Friday providing updates and information, so don't forget to check us out every Friday. Please remember to like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Coast to Coast Legal Aid for other important updates. Thank you.